Let's be honest, when you hear political discussions in Nigeria today, especially among young people, whose name comes up the loudest? Peter Obi. Whether you love him, disagree with him, or you're just curious, one thing is clear. Peter Obi is the most talked about politician in Nigeria right now. But why? What makes this man stir so much passion and hope across the country? Today on Ebonyi People TV, we are going deep into the rise of Peter Obi, tracing his journey from a humble trader to the man many Nigerians believe could change the course of the nation. Let's dive in. Before politics, before the national debates, before the viral social media clips, there was Peter Gregory Obi, the young man from Onitsha who started life as a trader. Born into a well-to-do family, Peter Obi learned the fundamentals of business at an early age. His father owned supermarkets but died when Peter Obi was barely 7 years old. This family business acumen would later define him, not just as a successful businessman, but as a strategic thinker who believed that fiscal discipline is the backbone of progress. Peter Obi's ventures expanded into banking, finance, and corporate leadership, earning him boardroom seats in several reputable companies in Nigeria. Unlike many who see politics as a path to wealth, Peter Obi entered politics already successful, and that shaped his ideology of governance, characterized by integrity and prudence. In 2003, Obi took the bold step into politics, contesting for the governorship of Anambra State under the All Progressives Grand Alliance APGA-APGA. His journey wasn't smooth. The election was marred by irregularities, but Obi, not one to back down, pursued his mandate through the courts. After 3 years of legal battles, he reclaimed his mandate and became governor in 2006. As governor, Peter Obi became synonymous with fiscal responsibility. He was not the kind of leader who believed in lavish government spending. In fact, he was often criticized for his austere lifestyle. But under Obi's leadership, Anambra State witnessed improved infrastructure, better education funding, and healthcare reforms.
By investing in you, we're investing in ourselves. We're investing in the future of the country. We need you. We need people, especially young people like you, to be involved in building a nation, a healthy nation. Be involved in building a productive nation. And we can't talk about anything that we don't start with foundation on health. And when you do this, I just came here last year. We're building this. Today is completely right. And the expansion is growing. School of pharmacy is not there. Pharmacy technicians are not there. So we'll continue to expand.
His mantra was simple: cut wastage, invest in people. Of course, the journey wasn't all rosy. He faced political oppositions, was impeached, though later reinstated, and battled through the typical Nigerian political storm. But through it all, Obi stood firm on accountability and transparency, earning him admiration even beyond the borders of Anambra State. Fast forward a few years, Peter Obi became a national figure. His speeches, calm, loaded with facts, and devoid of unnecessary political drama, began to resonate with Nigerians who were tired of empty promises. Obi spoke about building the economy from production, not consumption. He emphasized investments in education, job creation, and reducing government cost of governance.
The greatest investment of any nation is the investment in human capital. I said it repeated every single day I wake up. I say it. The more we invest in education, the more developed we are.
His ideas appealed to a wide demographic: students, market women, tech entrepreneurs, civil servants, and even Nigerians in the diaspora. In a country where ethnicity and religion often divide political loyalties, Peter Obi's message was cutting through those barriers. He was seen not just an Igbo leader, but as a pan-African statesman who understood the real issues affecting everyday Nigerians.
If Peter Obi is contesting, I will oppose someone challenging him. Even if that someone is myself, I will oppose myself to challenge Peter Obi. I would like Peter Obi to win again in Labour Party.
Right.
Yeah.
And you also said something that you want him to contest again in 2027 with or without you on the ticket.
Yes.
Do you want to clarify why you felt that that was something you needed to say?
I'm just not that hungry for power. I'm not that ambitious. Look, I have a job. I have a trade. I really, really thank God. Even if I quit politics today, I can go back to my office and continue my work. And it's a good work, despite the bad governance and everything that is going on. I have. My main ambition, stop the killings. I don't want every time I read in the newspaper, there is a new dimension. There is some villages sacked, some place in Benue State, in Plateau State. And I don't like that kind of news. And I just cannot sit down and let, I don't want to use the word now, I'll be thinking of that, and let bad people continue to misrule us.
His critics said he was too prudent and blunt, but that only added to his reputation as a leader who wasn't interested in political theories. Then came 2023, the year that would redefine Nigeria's political landscape. Peter Obi declared his ambition to contest for the presidency under the Labour Party. He dismissed his chances. He doesn't have structure, they said. He doesn't have the war chest to compete. But Nigerians, especially the youths, had other ideas. Obi's campaign wasn't powered by deep political godfathers, but by ordinary Nigerians who wanted a different kind of leadership. His town hall meetings were always packed. His interviews went viral, and on social media, the Obidient movement took over. For the first time in a long time, a political campaign felt organic. People were printing posters for him on their own, volunteering as polling agents, and raising funds in the most grassroots way possible. His promises were clear: shift Nigeria from sharing formula to production formula, prioritize education and skills development, reduce government wastage, and fight corruption through transparency, not noise. Though the election results did not favor him as the official winner, Peter Obi's performance shocked the political elites. He won in major cities including Lagos and came third overall, a significant achievement for a candidate many had written off. So, what's next for Peter Obi? One thing is certain, his influence is not fading anytime soon, whether he contests again or not. Obi has succeeded in reshaping the narrative of Nigerian politics. He's made young Nigerians believe their voice matters. He has shown that integrity, simplicity, and accountability can still have a place in leadership. His success has also put pressure on other politicians to sit up. For future elections, political parties can no longer ignore the structure of ordinary Nigerians who want change. Peter Obi's legacy is a beacon of hope for a new generation of leaders who understand that politics is not a business venture but a service to humanity. And whether he's on the ballot in the next election or not, Peter Obi will continue to be a central figure in Nigeria's political evolution. His journey is a lesson that change doesn't come overnight, but it starts with one person daring to do things differently. So, what do you think about Peter Obi's political journey? Do you believe he still has a major role to play in Nigeria's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you're obedient, type facts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ebonyi People TV for more deep dives into Nigeria's political landscape. We are not just here to gist, we are here to inform, enlighten, and inspire change. See you in the next video.
My passion is about education and health. I'm in Benin enough with politics, but to visit a school. I'm visiting School of Nursing. You know what I'll tell people? Let's leave politics and talk about how Nigerians can eat. We're talking too much politics here. I want to see the ordinary poor people in Nigeria put food on their table. So I hereby again continue my support because still now I'm presenting this check of 15 million naira